Not in the first block? What the fuck?
Oh my.
I want a Munch
Squad.
Boy. I want to munch.
God, I don't know how to follow
Sick
along.
voice Justin is weird in this one.
Wow. The Munch Squad is a podcast within a podcast celebrating the latest and greatest in quick service dining. Today, we are going to take a little bit of a pivot. Heinz ketchup is technically kind of a fast food staple, but this is not a specific fast food item. We've talked about a few different permutations of sauces before, because we know that the Heinz company like it to get nasty. So
You remember purple ketchup? Who gave them the fucking rights?
We're going to get a little bit wilder than that today. This was sent to me by Catherine Bonham. Very good. Thank you, Catherine. And here's the headline, folks. Ed Sheeran's Heinz tattoo is now a limited edition ketchup bottle.
Again.
I'll take you one more trip, but it's going to be another nickel. Ed Sheeran's Heinz tattoo is now a limited edition ketchup bottle.
Can I squeeze Ed Sheeran's arm and get ketchup out of it? Because that's what that sentence means.
Sheeran.
If you break this sentence down, literally, what it is saying is that Mr. Sheeran got onto Game of Thrones and then made his tattoo have the ability to distribute ketchup to the people. That is, of course, not what is happening here. What is happening here is a limited edition bottle of Heinz tomato ketchup. Boys, I'm going to send you a quick picture. Anybody who would like to can find this for themselves. I'm sure it would not be a challenge. Hold on one moment.
It will be challenging.
Challenging spiritually for you, but not a challenge literally. Here comes the picture of, and what'll be kind of nice is it's just going to look exactly like you expect it to. It's going to be 100% what you are envisioning when I say a ketchup bottle milked from the tattoo of Ed Sheeran. What you've got is a bottle
Oh my
of
God.
Heinz that has Ed Sheeran's
Skin.
sort of tattoo.
Kind of
skin.
flesh.
It looks like his skin.
Kind of his
Thank you.
skin.
It looks like when you see like the Necronomicon and it's bound in human flesh.
It's just
This
kind
is
of his arm sleeve tattoo with definitely like pale skin underneath it. This is the wildest shit.
Yes, Griffin. Yes, that's a good way of putting it. It is the wildest shit, and they didn't make a lot of these, so I don't.
Well, he only has so much
flesh.
Yeah, he only has.
I should mention also that this comes in a box that looks like an amplifier, and it has a little pick in there. I'm sure Mr. Sheeran approves of. His great pick. But this is Ed Sheeran X Heinz tomato ketchup tattoo edition. That's what we're calling this one. Is Ed Sheeran X Heinz tomato ketchup tattoo edition. Ed Sheeran's a huge fan of Heinz ketchup. There's 150 bottles of this across the world, signed by Ed, and they are already being lapped up. You could win them in a drawing with a charity donation, and you could win them and then I guess sell them on eBay. I've seen reports that they've gone as high as $1,800 bucks.
Dollars?
It's also worth $1,800 for this special
That
ketchup.
better be some damn good tasting ketchup.
It's called Edchup.
So,
They call it Edchup.
fuck, man, this is dark.
It's pretty dark. This is always an extremely dark segment, but he got this tattoo in 2012 to commemorate a tour, and it commemorated the tour and his love of ketchup. And now Heinz is working with Ed Sheeran.
They made a bottle out of it. They made a
made a bottle out of his tattoo of
It's the most recursive thing I've ever heard of. He got a tattoo of the label of the Heinz ketchup bottle, and Heinz said, cool, we're going to make a label out of your tattoo of the label of the Heinz ketchup bottle, and then we're going to put what looks like skin wrapped around a bottle full of what could be blood. So this is the blood of your skin bottle, and we're selling it,
I want to send you guys one more picture, and you can also find this picture at home if you want to play along. We don't use a lot of visual aids on this show, but this is such a challenging story. There's a picture of Ed. Ed holding up his ketchup bottle, and clearly it's been photoshopped into his hands because no one knew what the bottle was going to look like, right? 100%. And I want you to know something, listener. If you don't want to see this picture, and I don't blame you, it's fucking
It's ghoulish.
Gothic. It's ghoulish. Ed Sheeran's eyes as he's holding this bottle of the ketchup based on his skin are the blackest things I've ever seen. It's cold black eyes like a doll's eyes. Terrifying, empty, bottomless pit, soulless.
This is a man who has clearly seen the end of the tunnel. Like, and in the end, we are all just ketchup bottles.
What's great is that you can zoom in all the way on his face, and it crops the ketchup bottle out of it, but you can still see the top of his hand, so you can play a game where you imagine what he's holding that's making him have that face. And for me, in my mindscape, it's his own tombstone.
It's an urn containing the ashes of a beloved pet. This is the worst thing I've seen about Ed Sheeran in my entire life, and I heard him sing a duet with Alexa this week. Ed, do you need my help, Ed?
Are you okay?
I will come for you.
Ed,
are you doing all right, Ed?
You've gone too deep, Ed.
Ed.
I know this fame thing was really fun in the beginning. You started and you're like, oh man, this is great. Everybody wants to give me money for my music. How bad could this be? And now your skin is wrapped around like a ketchup bottle. And you probably feel bad. You know, at this point, you probably feel like a mockery of yourself. I can get you out of it. I can make you disappear, Ed. Give me a call. I'll get you out of this, Ed. I owe you for that thing in Boca. I'll get you out of this.
What's wild is that Ed Sheeran is not someone whose star is falling. Ed Sheeran is at the height of his powers.
Yes.
This means that when Ed Sheeran was Eddie Sheeran, sitting on his grandfather's lap around the piano, his grandfather said, Ed, if you keep playing this way, you'll get to be a big star. And Eddie said, yeah, Grandpa. And his grandpa said, what will you do with that incredible power and fortune? And Eddie said, put my fucking skin on a ketchup bottle.
Make me a bottle.
And then his grandfather had a heart attack sitting right there.
But you know what? I do respect it. That is an incredible abuse of your power. And I do respect it.
Yes.
Now,
if someone asked me right now, would you guys do a my brother and me themed ketchup bottle? The answer would be fuck yes. Like,
fuck yes, we would.
Yes.
Obviously.
well, this is let's divide and conquer here. If you had to have your flesh on the bottle of a product, which product would you choose to have your flesh on?
Probably skin lotion.
Oh, that's good.
Is it a sauce? Is that what we have
I mean,
to
it
pick?
can be
Is it a
whatever,
sauce?
man. Whatever's a container.
I think it has to be a sauce. I'm going to narrow it to a sauce.
Okay.
Your question's too broad.
Well, if you
Has
think
to be a
about it,
sauce.
lotion is like human sauce.
Yeah.
No,
It's like a
okay.
human marinade.
That's nothing, but I'll allow it because I'm not that interested to hear what else you have. Griffin, sauce.
I'm going to say, no, come back to me.
Cholula, chili, lime.
Can I go again?
Yeah, you can have one more chance, but don't say Cholula, chili, garlic.
Damn it.
I'm taking the entire Cholula hot sauce line.
I'm going to take some malt vinegar. I like to put that shit on my fish and chips. Gov.
You continental bastard. Griffin, sauce me, baby.
I'm going to say an old bottle of Marmite that you don't want to eat. Like, nobody wants to, even if you like Marmite, this bottle's so old, you're not going to go near it. And then that way you don't have to interact with my flesh bottle. I don't want that for you.
Did you guys know that the fact that this exists and I can't buy it is the worst crime on earth? Did you know that?
I suspected
it's
as much,
true.
yeah.
All right, if I'm ever gonna afford a bottle of this stuff, then we gotta head on over to the money zone.
We have to head to several money zones if you're going to buy one of these in the black market.